Bang. There we go.
Okay, so reset.
Reset, yep.
Are you set? Okay.
We'll go minus.
Minus minutes. There you go. Down to minute 35. I got it.
And then what's our score?
3.
There we go. Start. All right. Hold on. We're going to get... All right, folks. After a little bit of a snafu to start the game, we are live with 17 seconds left in the first period. A little bit of equipment malfunction, 100% Dad's fault, and we're going to own it. So while we are away, period 1 is going to finish up with a Wayzata 3-0 lead. We're going to see ice done here in about 17 seconds. It's Hendricks through center ice, gets a shot on that. That's going to be scooped up by Mead, who's going to just wear out the clock. That's going to bring us to the end of the first period. We're going to get clean ice here, and we're going to regroup ourselves and start up with the second period here in about 10 minutes. All right, we are back live. Jeff Hillman on color, Chris Buboltz play-by-play.
Hello, hello.
A little bit of a delayed start to the live broadcast. That is 100% my fault on the year, on the day. We are tight quarters here in Braemar East Arena. I've got Hendricks sitting right next to me. Say hi, Emma.
To who?
To your parents. To anybody watching?
Hi.
Hi.
Emma, where are your parents? How'd you get here?
So we're going to get started with the second period of this hockey game. Your Wayzata Trojans up 3-0. Jeff, what did we see in the first period and what did I miss?
Well, the girls got aggressive. They did really good. They got a lot of good forechecking and getting after the puck. It was good to see. Good start to the game.
I see number 7 pumping up number 6, who's going to get her start of the game after a first period of no skates.
Well, to give you an update, we had Kate for a goal, Evelyn for a goal, and looks like...
I think Evelyn got 2 in the first.
2 in the first, so great period by Evelyn.
So that line continues to be strong. Evelyn probably doing her work in front of the net. Finds our Wayzata Trojans again up 3-0 at the start of the second here. So picked up an important 2 points in yesterday's win, good goal differential, and they picked up right where they're starting off. Callanan in net today for the Trojans. And we're going to start with the red hot Hendricks Mead Wilson line, with Joseph and looks like Kurtz playing defense. Puck drops and we're starting the second period here. Little extra step in the Spuds skate work here. Likely got told in the locker room at the period we need to pick things up if we don't want to go home early on Sunday. Kurtz plays the puck behind the net to Joseph. Joseph out to the half wall to Wilson. Wilson can't clear the zone. Pretty good pressure by the Spuds in orange here. Kurtz struggles along the wall. Back up to Wilson. They'll try again. Challenged by the Moorhead forwards. They gain possession. Dump to Joseph. Joseph to Hendricks, who clears the zone. He's going to find themselves on an on-man rush. Cross to Wilson, can't quite get the handle. She's going to dump in deep to Hendricks. Hendricks behind the net. Looking for support. She's going to wheel through. Pulled off the puck. Now it's Harn defending as the Spuds come in on offense. Noble's going to work behind the net. Try to reverse it to Harn, but she gets caught up on the wall. Puck squirts out of the zone. Spuds take control. Back and forth. I think we're going to get an ice. No, we do not get an ice. 13:22 left in the second. Challenged by Morris now in the corner. Dug out by Sergio, who's going to work the wall. She's double teamed on the wall. Pinned. That's going to pop out to Russo in the slot. Sergio on the wall. Tries going back to Russo. Doesn't quite connect. Puck turned over at the goal line. Looks like the ice is a little bit wet, and we're struggling with the puck, Jeff. This is an attempted dump by Moorhead, broken out by Morris, who's going to look center, to Russo, who's going to come in on a 2-on-1.
2-on-1, here we go.
Can't quite get over the top of the Moorhead defender, who breaks it up. Moorhead's going to exit the zone, turned over at the center line to by Freed. Freed up to Hillman, who's going to drive the net, look for a backhand. She's knocked off the puck. Pinched by Freed. with Hillman dumping into the zone. Now it's Buboltz, Hillman, and Fries, forward line. Picked up by Buboltz in the neutral zone. She's going to enter with speed. Dump to Hillman, who's going to get a shot deflected off, but on net. Fries picks it up in the corner, out to the point to Freed. Freed's going to get a shot.
Nice.
Deflected by Hillman in front,
pressure.
just wide. Good pressure.
Keep it
Jinx
going.
holds the line. This is going to be an icing by Moorhead all the way down the ice.
Yep.
Minute 34, or I'm sorry, 11:34 left in the second.
What do you want to do? Oh, I think
Would really like our scoreboard guy to be paying attention instead of getting yelled at by his
Oh, there
mom.
you go. Yep, good call.
So this is another ice by the Spuds of Moorhead, which will bring the puck just to the left of the Moorhead goaltender. Looks like Wayzata setting up a play, talking it through. Hendricks wins the draw and controlled by Wilson, who's going to dump down below the goal line. Ask Hendricks to go get it. That puck squirts out to the blue line, cleared, but picked up by Mead, who turns it over in the neutral zone. That should be an offsides, but not called. Wilson getting pinned against the wall by two Moorhead Spuds. They're going to try to walk out to the slot, turned over to Abood, who's going to join the rush and enter with speed. Pop it out to take a look, look to dump to the center. That's going to be a turnover and send number 11 with Moorhead with a shot on net, gloved by Callanan, no problem. What's up, Addie?
My dad's car.
So we'll get a face-off to the left of Callanan. I'm sorry, that's to the right of Callanan, with Russo taking the draw. Puck drops, Russo wins control, back to Joseph. Joseph to Noble is going to hit Russo, streaking through the center. She kicks it out to Suraju, who's going to drive. She's got Russo driving the net on the other end, doesn't quite connect. Joseph protected inside, looks for a centering pass, picked up by Noble, who's going to get, she faked out looking for a shot on net. She's content to center out in front. Icing waved off on this play. It's a race and a hook, but no call. Noble falls, but picked up by Morris. Turns it over to the point. That one almost snuck through, but just right of the goaltender. It's Noble to Morris. Morris through center ice. She's going to enter 2-on-1, gets a shot on net that just deflects high. Shots are 13-3 in favor of your Wayzata Trojans. This one pops out to the point. Jinx is going to get a quick, nifty shot that hits Buboltz in the back. She picks it up behind the goal line. Double teamed out in front. She looks for a little Gino action, but didn't connect. This is Harn and Hillman standing up to defense the forward rush of the Spuds at the blue line. Jinx out to Suraju, who's going to take a quick shot. Hits the Moorhead goaltender in the U of her Spuds sweater.
Good observation, Chris. Right on the U. That was amazing. It's impressive.
It's usually right where these girls aim. So it's
Your observation skills are amazing today.
This one squirts out of the zone. It's going to be a race between Harn and 4 with Moorhead. Picked up by Fries. Buboltz supports. Puck's in the Wayzata zone. Fries is going to be the first one to enter with Hillman supporting. Bubolts can't quite hold the zone, picked up by Freed coming off the bench. Hillman knocked off the puck at the blue line. They'll regroup and come back in. Wayzata needs to be careful here, not with they don't have too many on the ice. This one's walked in gently.
Nice.
By
Good pressure.
Freed, or by, yep, that was Freed who gets a shot in. Uncontested shot on net. Kind of like seeing that.
Yeah, like to see it. Ellie came in strong there.
So it's a Buden, Freed, Hendricks, Wilson, and Mead. 8:14 left in the second. Puck is tipped through center ice. Abud's going to pick it up. Evade at the wall. Look to find Hendricks coming across. Wilson picks up the puck. Tries to go cross ice, bouncing puck to Mead. Moorhead enters the zone to a host of Wayzata Trojans. Knocked off the puck. They pick it up and they're going to try again the other direction. This puck is waved off for icing. It's going to be a Bood beat to the puck at the board. Double teamed. Out to Mead. Backhands to Wilson, who's going to try to enter with speed, but she can't quite control the puck. There's a turnover by Moorhead at the blue line, and they're going to get called offsides. This will come just outside the zone, let both teams get their feet straight and their line straight. So we get Russo with Morris and Sergio. Face-off won by Moorhead, but then picked up by Wayzata. Overskated puck by Morris, up the wall to Russo. A little tougher battles today for our Trojans. That's Kurt winning the battle on the board. She's taken down behind the net, picked up by Moorhead behind the net. Out to the point, 24 shot on net, deflected up into the netting by Callanan.
The Spuds seem to have come out here a little bit tough.
There's no doubt about that. They don't want to get blinked on the day. Definitely a much more physical team than we saw yesterday. But that's okay. This team will play that game too. So it's Russo on the draw, winning it forward. She gets held up. We got gloves and sticks on the ice. It's Morris bullying her way into the zone. Little pop shot by Kurtz. He's going to try to get one through. Doesn't get through. Joseph jumps and pinches. This one pops out to center ice. Kurtz back into the neutral ice. Suruju is going to muscle her way down below the goal line. Look to the point. Kurtz holds the zone. Back to Suruju down low. Puck rings around the boards. Going to be picked up by Joseph, who's going to put it back in for Morris and Russo. Fries joins the play. Puck out of the zone, picked up by Joseph at center ice. This one goes in. Fries is going to go apply forecheck pressure with Hillman. Bubolt stands alone in the slot as Hillman works around the net. Little bump to Heron, who can't hold the zone. She's going to go back in. Wasn't quite sure what she was thinking, but didn't have clear, so we'll take an offsides at center ice. So it's Harn Noble on defense with the Bubolts Fries Hillman line. Face-off won by Moorhead. Up the wall, hit by Noble. Bubolts applying the single high pressure. and Moorhead looks to break out. They can't because Fries plays the puck. Hillman digging. Finally, we get a whistle. That was a breakaway chance by Fries. Just picked one up out of the air.
Nice little race to the goal for a shot.
Goaltender didn't quite get the handle on it. Ava was smelling blood in the water and tried shoving the whole works into the net.
Good to see.
So it's Buboltz winning the face-off clean, back to Noble on the board. Back to Buboltz down below the goal line. She's trying to center, but contested. Little bit of wall work done. Picked up by Fries, who centers. Oh, good stick play by the goaltender. This one's going to come to Noble at the point, who's going to go back down below the goal line. She's going to be required to forecheck now, as her and Buboltz switch off again. Good wall battle there, won by Wayzata. Nobles back to Harn, who's going to get a shot on net. Deflection.
Ooh.
Covered up by the
Nice save by the
Moorhead goaltender. Excellent look by Wayzata on that possession, Jeff.
That was good. That was good. I'm thinking, number 6 is looking like she found her skates.
She missed warm-ups, missed the first period, wins the face-off clean back to Noble. This line will continue to work in the offensive zone. Buboltz rubbed out against the board, but she gets support from Fries, who gets her pocket picked, and it's Moorhead heading the other direction, 3-on-2. They get a shot on net that's just wide of the net.
Nice. There we go.
And it's Fries entering with speed. Buboltz is coming off for a change. She's checked.
Dang.
No call.
Getting aggressive in the corner over there.
Again, Wayzata's not afraid to play that tough guy game, with Hendricks reacting to a check of her own on the other wall.
Lulu was not happy about that one.
This is Hendricks. Out to Jenks at the point, rolling puck. Jenks back to Hendricks. Hendricks possesses. She's going to go look back. Nope, loses the puck out in front of the net. Moorhead clears the zone. Freed picks up in her defensive zone. She looks back to Wilson, who's going to go straight into the snow. Stops at the wall, centering pass for Hendricks. And now we've got Moorhead with a 1-on-2 heading the other direction. 2-on-1. Moorhead can't get the handle on that one. They lose the puck. Had a grade A opportunity that they just couldn't capitalize on. This is Freed pinning her girl against the wall. Back to Jenks. Jenks to the half wall. Intercepted by Moorhead. He's going to take it down below the goal line. Challenged by 2 Wayzata defensemen. Now it's Meade picking up the puck. She's fine dumping the puck out, and we're going to have a race between Hendricks and the Moorhead defenseman. She's tied up, gets spun around, gives way to Meade to apply pressure. Abood picks the puck up at the blue line, who goes to Wilson. Wilson's going to enter 1-on-1. She dumps behind the net, and she's going to look to come off. Puck run around. Wayzata needs to be careful with too many men as the puck sits right in front of the bench. Kurtz to Morris. Puck knocked off of her stick, but she's going to apply the forecheck here. Pin supported by Suraju. Russo standing in the slot, just waiting for one to break out. We get a whistle here at 2:10 left in the second, as there's some pushing and shoving that the official just wanted to get out in front of.
Moorhead is definitely getting aggressive.
So shots are 18-4 in favor of your Wayzata Trojans, but no goals to show for it here in the second. This is Russo to the left of the goaltender, tied up at the center line. Puck clears out to Kurtz. Kurtz off the wall to Morris. Picked up by Russo. Russo's going to control in the slot. Looks to go back behind the net to Morris. Morris is going to battle on the wall. Supported by Suraju, who gets her pocket picked by Moorhead. Moorhead's going to dump. Gets an icing call right at the last minute. Icing saved the Wayzata bacon on that one, Jeff.
Save the bacon. Bacon sounds good. Did you have any bacon this morning?
I actually did ham on my breakfast
Nice.
sandwich this morning,
Nice.
Jeff.
It's good. That's a good call.
Did that coffee ever cool down?
It cooled down finally. Yeah, it finally got to the point where I could drink it.
So, word of warning for those of you not here, the rink coffee at Braemar, while delightful, they're running about right at that 211 degree temperature.
That's right. That's right. Just under boiling.
This is Suraju now. Knocked off the puck with Morris. Clock operator has forgotten to start the clock, so we're going to get a little extra hockey here in the second. This is Morris through center ice. She's rubbed off the puck. Controlled by Suraju, who gets tripped, but no call. Morris looks to dump in. She wants off. This one squirts out past the Moorhead forward. Picked up by Noble. Noble to Hillman, who clears the zone, but back in by Moorhead, which is going to be offsides. They're running it. They're letting the clock run for the little bit of time that they forgot to start it. So we're back to even now, 51 and a half seconds left in the second. Moorhead wins the face-off. Bubolt's going to apply pressure.
Nice.
She finds the puck on her stick. Shoots just left of the goaltender.
Wow, great pressure at the end there.
Looking for Hillman in the high slot. She's going to look to shoot. Contested by Moorhead. That one didn't find the goalie's pads. This is Hillman being coached to aggressively play the puck. Back in to Buboltz, who's going to get taken down at the wall. This is Fries now applying pressure. Hillman on the back check. This could be an ice if it gets there, and blown dead for icing down on the other end of the ice. We're going to get 5.5 seconds in the third period. Let's see if we can draw up a play to get a shot on net in 5 seconds.
Be cool.
It's going to be Buboltz, Fries, Hillman to the right of the Moorhead goaltender with Joseph and Noble. Buboltz wins it clean. Ooh. That's going to count as a backhand shot on net, but nothing to show for it.
Oh yeah. Again, Lulu getting just hacked in the corner, and she showed it.
She looks back at the official and says, how long are we going to let this happen?
Now it looks like she's being talked to about it.
So Lulu's catching it from the ref, saying, hey man, I want to make it home tonight. I want to be able to play a second game today.
Yeah, but Lulu's saying, hey, open your eyeballs out there.
All you got to do is
getting a little aggressive.
See what's happening in front of you, Mr. Official, sir. So shots are 20-4 in favor of your Wayzata Trojans. An excellent period by Wayzata there. Did you see me? I don't know. I think she was just telling the official, like, I'm getting tired of getting cross-checked in the corner. That's what I think happened to Lulu Fries.
Yeah.
So Jeff, we'll start the third here. Again, goals in favor of Wayzata, 20-4. hopefully we can keep it that way, and hopefully Allie's can stay warm and dialed in.
Yeah, we need to get a little more aggressive on shots on net this time. We didn't.
So this is Hendricks, Mead, Wilson starting at the start of the third period. That's a glove save by Callanan. She saw it all the way, no problem. Hendricks on the draw. She wins clean, but possession taken over by Moorhead. That puck squirts in just to the right of the goaltender, Callanan. Out to the point. Allie steers that one to the side. Out to Wilson at the half wall. Wilson's going to clear the zone. No icing. Early wave off by the officiating, which is going to put Mead in on the forecheck. Wilson's going to join the fray. Now we have a pile up, and Moorhead's going to come away with it. Ooh. Wilson knocked off the puck pretty aggressively. Again, they're just going to let this play. Mead to Jenks is going to get a shot that's going to be gloved by the Moorhead goaltender. It looks like it's a 10 on, 10 off situation for both teams here. And it's going to be Russo, Morris, and Suraju with Freed and Abood. Moorhead looking to set a play. One forward by
nice shot on
Russo, who got a shot on net. This one comes out to the point to Freed, who's going to put one through traffic. That hits escape. Freed holds the zone down to Suraju. Suraju takes two chops to the back of the neck. Again, no call. This one is one out by Moorhead through center ice. 22 is going to look to get a backhand shot, but Allie gloves it on the side of the net. .38 left in the third. Wayzata is up 3-0 and wins the shots 21-4. Russo ties up at the center dot. She gains possession, clears out to center. That's going to be tipped, and it's a race between Suraju and the Moorhead defenseman. She picks up at the half wall, wheels out front to Morris. Can't quite get the handle on a bouncing puck. Played by Abood out of the zone to Morris, who's going to dump in. Forecheck pressure and possessed by Wayzata. This one gets through traffic.
Nice, gets through.
Stopped 5-hole by a quick stick of the Moorhead goaltender. We're going to get another 10 in, 10 off, 1 minute of play. It's Bubaltz, Hillman, Fries with Kurtz and Joseph at the point. Face off won by Wayzata, however, knocked off the puck Moorhead. Ava's going to go off the wall to Bubaltz. Puck cleared out of the zone. Now it's Joseph picking up, looking to break out of their defensive zone. She wheels back to Kurtz, who gets rubbed off, supported by Bubaltz and picked up. Up the wall to Hillman, clears his own cross to Fries, who's going to try to pass to herself, doesn't quite get the head of steam that she wanted, picked up by Moorhead to start their rush. Out of the zone, we got bodies and sticks once again all over the place, folks. Joseph clears an attempt by Moorhead there, and now it's Bubaltz up to Hillman on the half wall. Puck held by Moorhead, picked up by Bubaltz, who's got plenty of ice. She blows a tire at the blue line.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
This is Joseph defending a 1-on-2.
Nice job.
Shot on net, blocked away to the side by Callanan. Back behind the neck to Joseph. Joseph up the wall to Mead, who's going to pick it up. Look for Hendricks coming through center ice. Big trouble for Wayzata. Probably too many on at that point. But these officials are not, I'm not sure they have whistles this game.
I would have to agree with you. It looks a little, maybe they, you know.
So Noble joins the rush. She's going to center between Mead and Wilson. Mead gets a shot on net, gloved by the Moorhead goaltender.
He does have a whistle. We proved it. We do have a whistle there.
One official has a whistle in this game, folks. 11:22 left in the third. It's Wayzata up 3-0 still. Face-off won by Moorhead. That's going to clear the zone. Aggressive play by Wayzata defense. Not a problem as Noble back checks and Allie knocks the shot attempt down. This is going to be icing by Wayzata on a missed attempt pass from Haran to Mead. So this will come down to the left of the Wayzata goaltender, Callanan, for a face-off to be taken by Russo. Russo wins the face-off clean back to Freed. Freed up the wall to Morris, who's going to tap to Russo, who clears, turns over in the neutral zone. Picked up by, we got bodies all over the place. It's Morris entering the zone briefly, but back out to Freed. Freed's going to dump on the wall. Going to find Sergiu in a wall battle with the defenseman of Moorhead. Challenged by Russo behind the net. Morris picks it up back to Russo, who's going to wheel. Knocked off the puck. Puck pops out to center ice, picked up by Freed. Tap to Sergiu. Picked up by Morris. It's a little bit slower game today, but much more physical, folks. This is a boot at the point for a shot on net. Hits the back of the defenseman 15. A boot with wall work, holding the line. This one pops out to center ice. I think we're going to get a tip, no icing called. Gives an opportunity for Moorhead to clear their bench. Hillman on the half wall tries to bump out of the zone. Does get it cleared finally, and is going to enter with speed. They're going to let her get in deep. She goes right into her office, centering pass out front, nobody home. Hubalt's knocked off the puck, finds it on her stick again. Shot steered aside by the goaltender. This is Fries now. Picked up by Ava. Supported. Gets out to the point.
Nice
to Abood, who's
defense.
going to throw a knuckle puck on net. Puck cleared by Moorhead. Tipped. Not going to have the steam to get to icing anyway. Kurtz picked up to Buboltz at the center line. She's going to give to Hillman, who's going to go deep. Oh, but challenged by Moorhead. Almost caught Fry's streak in there. Kurtz loses the handle at center ice, but battles the puck back in deep to allow for a Wayzata change. Great pickup by Mead coming through middle of the ice. Played off by Wilson. Challenged by Joseph on the wall. This one's going to hit a skate to clear the zone. No ice once again. Picked up by Noble. She's going to have Mead at center ice. Loses the handle. She gets checked from behind. We've got hands up, but not up in the air. There's a shot over the top of the net by Hendricks. Wilson challenging on the wall. Played in by Moorhead. They're going to be challenged through the center ice. Rebound out front, left by Allie. She's going to want that one back, but threat eliminated by Wayzata picking up the puck. Turned over at the dot. They're going to be able to walk in for another shot, it looks like here. Picked up by Hendricks. Mead clears the zone, but going to have trouble with all the orange jerseys on her. This one's picked up by Wilson.
Kiana!
Just
Nice job by Kiana.
quick shot off the post.
Good hustle.
I've got my friend Lulu standing next to me. Lulu, what are you seeing today? Nothing good. Just a shot in the arm from Lulu. So it'll be Russo just outside of the Wayzata defensive zone. She's tied up at center ice, wins clean back to Haran. Haran back to Russo at center ice, throws to the wall for Suraju to pick up and bully her way into the net. That's a centering pass. It's going to be a shot on net, deflected off some skates. Pressure applied. Now it's going to be Moorhead exiting the zone. Looks like it's going to be a solo play game for Moorhead at this point with 6:50 left in the third period. Picked up by Bubolt streaking through the ice, didn't quite make it through the traffic. This is Morris. Back out to Jinx at the point. She's going to try to get one through traffic. That's off a skate. Moorhead can freely exit the zone if they want to. Instead, they're just going to ice the puck. Interesting play there by the Moorhead defenseman. So this will be icing at 6:24 left in the third. Face-off down in the offensive zone for Wayzata. Looks like they're setting up a play. It's Bubolt, Tillman, Fries with Fried and Abood. Face-off won by Bubolt, out to Abood on the point, who's going to find Fries right in the slot for a shot. She's going to maintain possession, finds Bubolt's stick. She rolls one just wide of the net. So Lulu finds herself on the ground, on the ice, up against the board once again, Jeff.
And once again.
This one's going to come out to Fried at the point, who challenges. She's going to hold on her own against three Moorhead players. Picked up by Bubolts now behind the goal line. She's going to look to center. Doesn't quite get through. Now it's Hillman behind the net. She's going to look to center. That one gets picked off her stick. And it's Moorhead heading the other direction. They're going to be content once again with an icing. 5:30 left in the third. Just not a lot of opportunities for the Moorhead Spuds in this third period or over the period of this game, Jeff. So the Bubolts line will give way to the Hendricks line with Wilson and Mead. Hendricks wins it forward, but possessed by Moorhead. Moorhead exits the zone. They're starting to fly. They're starting to fly forward, Jeff.
Yeah, I see
just
that.
Looking to try to get themselves opportunities.
Getting a little floater.
So we'll get icing at 5:19 once again. So Fried Abood defensively, they're talking it over. They kind of see what's about to start happening in this hockey game. Puck drops, won by Moorhead. And off go.
There it is.
Off go the Moorhead forwards. So they got a 2-on-1 odd man. They're gonna be fine with a shot that Allie sees all the way. Hack job by Moorhead. Puck cleared by Mead, and it's going to be Hendricks, Wilson, and Mead entering the zone. That one's turned over. Moorhead's going to bring it across their blue line. Threat eliminated by Wayzata. Picked up by Joseph, over to Mead, who's going to go deep and look for a change. So it'll be Russo, Suraju, and Morris entering. Picked up by Morris in the neutral zone. She throws and turns over in the neutral zone to Moorhead, who's going to enter, dump, and look to chase. Not much chase given. So it's Wayzata out to Russo. Russo's just going to enter with speed alone. Can't quite get the handle. That one finds its way all the way to the Moorhead goaltender. She's fine stopping the time and setting up a play for their face-off. Russo tries to win forward. She's tied up, takes a punch to the face on the ground. Puck played behind to Suraju. Russo stand alone in the SWAT if we can get the handle on the puck. Held by Kurt out front. Almost finds the stick of Russo, who was waiting in the slot. We're going to get another ice from Moorhead. Let's see what Russo does here. Puck's going to be to the left of the Spuds goaltender. It's Russo, Suraju, and Morris with Kurtz and Joseph. Puck played down behind the goal line of Moorhead. Kurtz pinches at the half wall, squirts out to the middle of the ice, and it's going to be Moorhead entering with some speed here. Knocked off the puck by Joseph. She's going to be played hard into the wall. Picked up by Moorhead. Now it's Russo off the wall trying to pass it to herself. She's going to clear the zone, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 with Russo and Morris at the end of their shift. Oh, back of the net. She was looking to clear it.
Russo sneaks it in.
And
Nice
Russo
shot.
scores, just clearing the blue line. Russo catches the goaltender sleeping and sneaks one past the post.
One past. The post happened to be Russo's friend on that one. Not the goalie's friend.
I think Russo was looking to clear the puck to get off, and she finds herself with a goal at 3:08 left here in the third. Your Wayzata Trojans now up 4-0. This one's played by Buboltz on the wall. She'll bump and rub. Hillman joins us for support. Noble's going to hold the line. Puck squirts out of the zone. Played by Jenks safely. Up to Hillman. To Buboltz, just out of her reach. But it's going to find Fry's stick, who's going to get it low to Buboltz. She's rubbed off at the wall by two Moorhead defenders, supported by both Fries and Hillman. Moorhead clears the zone. Picked up by Noble. Off the wall to Hillman, who's going to bump once again, supported by Buboltz. Cleared with Harin trying to hold it in deep. This is going to find number 6 for Moorhead coming across ice. Good back support by Wayzata. Wilson finds it but can't get the handle. This one's off the wall. Played hard by Moorhead. Callahan's going to shuffle this one behind the net and let Noble go to work. Picked up by Hendricks. Minute 50 left in the ball game here, folks. Things have slowed down a little bit. Hendrick possessing in the neutral zone. Freed's going to quarterback this one out. Gives way to Jenks, who's challenged. Out to Mead. Mead's going to try to go solo in on 3. Moorhead drops to Wilson, who is just out of position to catch that puck. Now it's Jenks coming through center ice. She's going to look to get a shot on net, steered away by the Moorhead goaltender. Puck played back to Jenks, back to Freed. Cross ice pass to Mead, who's going to get a shot just wide of the net. Picked up by Hendricks at the half wall. Dump for Suraju to pick up. She's going to be played by 2 Spuds at the wall, supported by Morris. And we get a whistle. 36 seconds left in the third, folks. Your Wayzata Trojans lead 4-0 on a 25-shot-to-4 affair. Moorhead wins this face-off, possesses behind their own net. Bounced off the wall again, trying to fly a forward. Challenged at the blue line is Wayzata. Puck comes into the offensive zone. Good hustle by 22 of Moorhead. Played behind the Wayzata net now, picked up by Morris. Morris is going to look to possess on the wall. This is one last shot attempt by Moorhead, steered aside by Callahan. 2 seconds left in the game. Wayzata's going to walk this one out and win 4-0.
Chris, in all fairness, it was definitely a good game, but you know, the scoreboard keeper was definitely not fair on the shots for Moorhead. There were, it seemed to have stayed at 4.
Few more Moorhead shots than 4.
Few more shots than 4, just to be fair.
So thanks everyone for tuning in. Reminder, we have another game this afternoon against the Canadian Thunder Bay Queens.